Hi there guys, Steve from YearRoundRiders.co.uk. Sorry it's been a while since my last vlog. I have been suffering with man flu, and I mean suffering, not like, you know, women think that we get the sniffles and we exaggerate a little bit, maybe for some sympathy, or to get out of doing the washing, or so we don't have to hoover. Not that at all. I have been dying of man flu, and not many people know, but man flu is a disease, or virus, or an infection. Man flu is an infection that you can die from. So man flu is about as serious as it gets, and unfortunately I've been terrible with it. So please accept my sincere apologies for the delays in any updates, but hopefully we'll be getting those sorted now for you. Now, I did an incredibly long vlog the other day, and I made the noob error of filling up the memory card. So I am now in the habit of deleting every video on there prior to going out, so not just fully charging it up overnight, but emptying it every night as well. So yeah, I apologise about that. So what's been going on? I fixed my back brake. I actually shit myself. It locked up on me, which was a very scary experience, and it's my own fault for procrastinating. I shouldn't have procrastinated. I should have just done it the weekend when it started playing up. But yeah, because of all the salt and shit all over the roads, the actual pot in the caliper was just crudded up. And yeah, I was coming out of work at lunchtime. I went to the garage to get myself a pie, as you do. I'm a Yorkshireman. I'm a pie-eating Yorkshireman. So thanks. So I went to the garage, and I thought, oh, back brake's a bit stiff. So I was pumping the pedal, trying to free it up, and yeah, I locked the back wheel up, the back brake locked on. So that wasn't very fun. So I cleaned that this weekend, cleaned the pads, cleaned the pot, cleaned everything, giving it a right good clean. I have also unfortunately had to clean my bike prematurely. I was holding out until I could film the ACF 50 video, but unfortunately things were starting to rust quite a bit, and I didn't want to damage the stanchions on the forks or anything like that, so I have cleaned everything up and applied a little bit of ACF 50, but I will be doing the video on some parts that I don't really care about, maybe the wing mirrors for example. I might give them a polish and not put any ACF 50 on. I'll do a comparison between left and right. So I'll do clean the left mirror for example, put some ACF 50 on it, clean the right mirror, put fuck all on it, and then we can see there after a few weeks what the actual difference is. So yeah, clean the bike, fix my back brake, although that is now prompting me to sort out the front brakes, because now I can tell how silky smooth the rear is. I can tell how rough as fuck the fronts are. So I'm going to sort them out. I'm looking to move house. I've put some money down so I can hopefully start renting a house. It's a little bit further away from where I live right now, which is good news for you guys, because that means that the motovlogs are going to get longer. It means the motovlogs are going to get longer because it's going to take me about an extra half an hour to 20 minutes, depending on the traffic and how quick we go, etc. So yeah, going to have some slightly longer vlogs for you, providing I get this house. I really hope I get this house. Plus, it's really cool because it's a small house, which is ideal for me and the girlfriend. But it's got quite a big garden, which is all fenced off and enclosed, which is great for the dogs, and headlight out. And it's also got a garage and a driveway. So the garage will be set up as a man cave. And I used to dabble in airbrushing a while ago, so I'm going to get my airbrushing compressor. I've got a 12-litre compressor as well, so I'm going to get all my gear together. I'm going to respray the bike. I cracked some paint off it pushing it when the battery went a while ago, so I cracked some paint on the rear panels, so I'm probably going to respray it once I get moved in. So I'll do some vlogs about that. So yeah, what we covered there: fixing the brakes, man flu, cleaning the bike, hopefully moving house. I really do hope I move house. I mean, I don't know if any of you rent, or if you don't know how it works here in the UK, if you're watching from the other side of the pond or somewhere else that's not the UK. But you've basically got to get a credit check and everything if you're renting, so that they know you're not just going to move in there for a couple of weeks, shit all over the walls, and then move out and leave the landlord out of pocket and out of luck, to be honest. So I've got to go for a credit check, but I do have some delinquent credit on my credit history. Who hasn't missed a phone bill here and there, or, you know, had a bank charge in the past 6 months? I'm almost certain, given the current economic climate, that there's not many of us. So I did express a concern there, headlight out. I did express a concern that I might not pass the credit check, to which I was told that, you know, not to worry. It does depend on circumstances, and even if I come back as low to medium risk, they'll speak to the landlady and see what she wants to do. Apparently she's quite laid back, so that should hopefully be okay. Quite windy at the minute, blowing the bike all over. So, but yeah, I mean, hopefully I get this house. Me and the girlfriend can get moved out of my dad's. Hopefully stop being on top of each other all the time. Start chilling out, having some fun, have our own space. I can have a garage to do manly things in. And yeah, that's what I'm hoping to be doing. Hopefully moving in at the end of this month. Now, I've been checking the sunrise and sunset times, and towards the end of this month, it should start being light on this run home. So you will be able to see what's going on a lot better. And yeah, I'm also looking to upgrade my camera, but to be honest, there's that many out there, and they're all within a similar price range that I'm not entirely sure what to go for. You know, you've got the Contour Roams, there's the GoPro HD Heroes, the HD Hero 2 and the new 3 that's just come out, I think. There's the HD Bullet, I don't know if any of you have seen those. They're going on eBay. Again, they start off really cheap, but towards the end of the auction they're up there with the HD Heroes and whatnot. We also have, what else have I been looking at? I've been looking at the, shit, what else have I been looking at? Contour Roam, HD Heroes, thanks. The Contour Roam, the HD Heroes, the HD Bullets. Oh, the Drift. How can I forget the Drift ones? Everybody's using the Drifts. The Drifts do look pretty fucking amazing, to be honest. I like the LCD screen on the side. I like the buttons and the tagging facilities. The external mic input, and the fact that they're waterproof out the box really turns me on about the Drifts. So I'm, like I say, going to be looking at investing in those. Probably not this month, though, as I am going to be struggling bills-wise when I move into this new house, because I've had to put £190 down for this referencing and credit checking, and then I'm going to have to put another 1 month's rent and 1 month bond. Well, I say 1 month's rent and 1 month bond, I mean 1 month's rent and a bond, which is the equivalent of 1 month's rent. So that's quite a bit of money that I'm going to have to pull out of my ass for that one. So probably not this month, maybe the month after. I'll see what I can do. So yeah, that's what's been going on with me. Going quite a different way home for you this time, because I thought you guys might like a little bit of variety, show you something different. So, oh, one thing I'm going to have to do, I saw a video the other day that I'd like out, that I think it was Miss Shift, or Ms. Shift, M-I-Z. But I don't like saying it like that, because that gives you the impression that it's a girl, and I don't think it is. I don't think, no, it's a guy. It's gotta be a guy. But yeah, it's called Ms. Shift. And he liked a video the other day, just pop my visor. He liked a video the other day, which was Motovlogging's Epic Moments #2. Look at the size of that fucking hole in front of me. It was Motovlogging's Epic Moments #2. Fucking assholes. And I watched it, and it is epic. It's a great video. And so, into neutral. Strange. Yeah, it is a really good video. It's really well edited, and the Motovlogging Epic Moments Part 1 as well. That was really cool too. So I'll post the description. I'll post a link to those in the description below, and you can check them out. Tell me what you all think. I thought they were cool. Really inspirational to watch the second one. It's the same with Mischief's videos, to be honest. I'm gonna have to pop the visor here. It's the same with Mischief's videos. Some of them are done to amazing soundtracks or speeches that light out, or you know, just short bits of dialogue thrown in there that just make you want to get on your bike and ride, as Freddie Mercury once said. So yeah, I'm gonna link you to those. You can have a watch. Tempted to edit my own, to be honest. I mean, I do a bit of video editing. It's kind of what I do for a living, but I don't really specialise in that kind of thing, and I haven't really started cataloguing. What I might do is just go through all the different motovloggers and do what I think the guy who made these videos has done himself, which is every video he's liked, he's taken the video and added it to this. So I might try and do one of those compilations if the other motovloggers don't mind. You can help me pick a track for it if you want. If you can think of a song that would be good to edit it to, post it in the description below. Give me a, post it in the comments, and I'll have a look at that and see what we can do. I am seriously making a conscious effort to stop umming and ahhing all the time, so I apologise if that's getting annoying. And I'm sorry about my sniffles. It's incredibly cold. I'm not sure what temperature it is right now. I just go by the brrr factor, and right now it's brrr. So yeah, it's pretty fucking nippy. I'm cold. I've got my heated grips on, trying to keep my panties warm. So I must remember to turn them off though, not flatten my battery again, because I am sick of flattening batteries. You waiting? Thank you. So yeah, sick of flattening batteries, so I must remember to... A dog? Random dog just running across the road there. So yeah, it's really fucking cold right now, and I am freezing my little balls off. But yeah, one thing I'm looking forward to with the move to the new house is the longer ride to and from work. I mean, yeah, it's going to cost me more on fuel. That's a big but the overall benefit of being able to do slightly better vlogs for you guys, slightly longer, the longer the ride, the more serious the topic of discussion can be. We can start talking about politics. Maybe not that far, but the longer the ride, the more serious the actual topic we can the more serious the actual topic we can discuss. So I do look forward to the move. Like I say, I am really hoping I get it. But not just for me, but for the girlfriend as well. She needs a change of scenery. She needs her own space. She needs somewhere where she can put her own touch and her own spin on it, which unfortunately we can't do at my dad's for obvious reasons. So what else is new? Oh, I've had to put the baffles back in. Put my visor down now. Yeah, I've had to put the baffles back in the bike, so I don't know if it sounds quieter, but it certainly bloody well is, which is a good thing. There's two reasons why I've put the baffles back in, and the first reason is I found out the hard way that being audible from a distance isn't very favourable at all times, if that makes sense. Basically, I was coming home. I'd been out to a friend's and I was going home, and I can't remember what was going on. I was coming up a hill and there were parked cars on the right hand side. I was coming up, and this absolute idiot of a fucking person tried committing to this bit of road. They were coming down and they tried committing to it before I got to it, so I had to slam on the brakes, and it really pissed me off. So I shot past him in first gear. I didn't break the speed limit. I stayed. I was still going quite slow, but the bike was very loud. It was very audible. I wanted them to know that I was pissed off, and yeah, I screamed past him. When I got to the top of the hill, which I was travelling up, and turned left, there was a police car sat there and two police officers who weren't very impressed by the amount of noise I was making, and they pointed out that it's road legal with the baffle in and road legal with the baffle out, yada 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 yada. Now, I didn't put the baffle in because of that, because it doesn't actually make that much of a difference to the audible level of the bike up close. The main reason I've stuck the baffle back in is because one of my neighbours is unfortunately in hospital at the moment, and they're not very well, and they'll be coming out soon, and I don't want to go pissing them off or waking them up on a morning when I'm getting the bike ready to go out. So I'm just trying to be considerate for them. Everybody else can go fuck themselves. Nobody else is considerate to me. If I want to have a nap when I get in from work, nobody's been considerate. No, nobody cares. Come on, buddy, turn. It's red light, I can't go anywhere. So yeah, nobody's considerate towards me, so why the fuck should I be considerate towards them? Sorry, guy. So why should I be considerate towards them? That's what I was saying. So yeah, I've put the baffle back in primarily because I don't want to go upsetting people, especially if they're not well. If they're struggling to get sleep as it is, I don't want to be the reason that they get woken up on a morning, because I just feel like a bad person. So I stuck the baffle back in, hopefully make their transition from hospital to home a little bit more bearable, not provide any discomfort. I mean, my girlfriend always complains because she starts work later than I do. She's like, oh, you wake me up every morning with your bike. So you wake me up every morning putting the light on and doing your makeup, but you don't hear me whinging about it, do you? But no, the girlfriend will also be happy that that I've got the baffle back in. Things will be a lot quieter. It keeps steaming up. So yeah, like I said, doing a different tour. This is the town in which I live. So, oh, hello, Mr. Securicore van. Don't mind me. Oh, hello, Mr. White van. So, yeah, slightly longer way home, just a bit more to chat about, because I've not done a vlog in nearly a week, so you guys have missed out on quite a bit. I bet you were all 2 of my subscribers were worried that I died or just stopped vlogging altogether, but I don't want you guys to think that I'm just going to stop vlogging. I have no intention of disappearing. Sorry to the people that already have a dislike for me, but I have no intention of going anywhere. I like talking to myself. I always talk to myself. So why not film it and slap it on YouTube? If somebody else finds it enjoyable, or somebody else finds it interesting, or somebody learns something, then I'm happy with that. You know, that makes it worthwhile to me. So like I say, once I get a garage and I can start working on the bike, I'll be posting videos up then. Basic maintenance. Now I'm qualified in motor vehicle power units, so engines, but I'm not really qualified when it comes to bikes specifically. So anything I teach you will be what I've been shown. Bollocks. Anything I teach you will be what I've been shown. So you follow my guides at your peril. Oh, a random scarf on the railings. It's a nice scarf too. Make sure no cyclists there. So yeah, you know, I'll post some guides up. I'll try and teach you guys a few tricks. I don't mean tricks as in riding. I'm not that kind of guy. I've only ever actually wheelied. Oh, I was about down, it's getting windy. I've only ever actually wheelied twice, and both times it was an accident. And both times I have left a little brown stain on the seat. I think first time was I was going from third down into second because the bike was labouring a little bit. This was on a little 100cc 2-stroke, and it was labouring a bit, so I pulled the clutch in, pressed down. It skipped second, went straight into first, and when I dumped the clutch out, because I gear changed like a bit of a speed freak at times, and when I dumped the clutch out, the front end just lifted up, and I actually overtook a bus on the back wheel. By the time I'd realised what was going on, it were all over. And then the second time was when I first got this, the CB400 Super 4. I was going down the ring road, down the dual carriageway to work, and I was going up the gear. I have no idea how I managed to pull this off, but I was going up the gear. As I come off the roundabout, I pulled the clutch in, shot up a gear, dumped the clutch out, and wheelied for the, I don't know, first few metres. And then when I realised, oh, hang on, my front wheel's off the floor here, I pulled the clutch in and it dropped back down, and I proceeded to take it steady on the way to work. So yeah, I'm not that kind of rider. I'm not going to be doing those kind of things. I may, if I get some decent crash bars for the bike, or I get another bike for prying about on, I might go to a closed car park, or you know, a circuit somewhere where I can prat about freely without endangering other people. Then I might go out and try and do some of these things, and you know, motovlog those experiences. But no intention of, I'm not going to be like some of the other guys who go out and wheelie up and down the motorway at fuck knows what time in the day and fuck knows what kind of speeds. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling on now, aren't I? I'm hoping that my vlogs will start to have more of a point, if that makes sense. I do want to start discussing topics and other subjects and stuff like that, but at the moment it's just, thank you, but at the moment it's just, with work and everything that's going on, I'm just a little bit too tied up to actually, I've got too much on my mind, and that's one of the reasons that I'm doing this, is so I can sit down, talk to you all. Well, obviously I sit down and ride a bike, but you know what I mean. Just sit down, have a good old chinwag, and you guys can get to know me, I can get to know you and whatnot. And yeah, hopefully have some fun while we're doing it. That's the plan. And why shouldn't it be fun? Why shouldn't we have a laugh? So, but yeah, as usual, that's all for me for now, guys. So I'll catch you in the next vlog. If you could like, comment and subscribe, and head over to YearRoundRiders.co.uk for more information. I'll catch you next time. Enjoy your week.